Back in Missouri. Got here yesterday afternoon. Did scouting yesterday afternoon and some this morning. Finally picked a spot out here on the edge of a cornfield and pond, top of a hilltop here, so I can overlook everything. Real nice place, better than the last one I was at. I like this place better. I think it's October 24th, 25th, so a lot cooler. It's a mid 50s high and probably close to upper 40s low. So real nice weather right now. Breezy for the next couple of days, probably all week, and I think possible rain a couple of days from now. But we're gonna play by ear. I'm gonna hunt this spot here for a couple of days and see what happens. See if anything comes out. A lot of footprints, big footprints down here. So one of the guys at camp shot an 8-pointer last night. Real nice, probably 3-4-year-old buck. Real nice mature one. So, but right now, just gonna sit here and wait till the evening and see if anything comes out. All right, it's afternoon hunt here. Basically my first full day. Sat yesterday afternoon. I did have a doe come out around 5:40, but I couldn't see it because I had two big trees in front of me and it was on my left side. But I heard it come out, started eating on some corn. Then about 20 minutes later, nothing. So I decided to get down the tree, and as soon as I got down the tree, I looked up the row right here. She was about 40-50 yards up the row watching me. So don't think I spooked her, because all she did was look at me, then just jump back in the tree line, but didn't snort at all. So I moved trees, just got set up right now. I'm overlooking the edge of the corn plot right here. You can see down the rows and everything, and I have the tree line right in front of me where that deer popped out yesterday evening. So hopefully they'll come down here where they've been coming around the corner right here. They got a scrape down here, and you got a double scrape right there, and there's two more scrapes up on the other side of this tree line over here. So right now it's just gonna cool off. A little warm. Didn't expect this to get this warm, but it's a little warm. But should be dropping next couple of days. It's gonna get down into like 30s in the morning, so should be getting good. Probably tomorrow. This probably mean last time. If nothing happens here, I'm gonna move down to the creek bottom maybe in a day. So I'm gonna give this a try, see how this works out. Another day, morning hunt, and I'll probably move down to the creek bottom tomorrow afternoon. So let's keep my fingers crossed. All right, good morning. Moved locations. Yesterday on the edge of the crop right there, the corn, nothing happened, and I got down in the same coyote tracks down there. So I went off in the bottom here, so now I'm in the bottom here. It seems like where all the guys are seeing the deer right now. So I creeped into a bottom. I was about 100 yards that way, but there was a guy in the tree already. So I came up about a good 100 yards, about 150 maybe, and I'm on the edge of a dry creek, and it's like a funnel right here between thick brush and that dry creek right there. So gonna give this a shot for at least a day or two and see what happens. All right, just got in here for our afternoon hunt. Didn't hunt yesterday because we had the storm come through, rained all day and all night. It finally broke about 7 o'clock this morning, but we got roughly about 15-20 mile an hour gust winds all the way to about 2 o'clock. Then it should be stopping this afternoon. It's probably close to noon right now, so I got in here like about 11 o'clock. But trying to get a good afternoon hunt in here. Looks like I had some deer in here. See some fresh sign after all the rain and everything. So just gonna give it a shot. Looks like they might be finally passing through here. I was down that way a day and a half ago, about 100 yards. That's where I didn't see nothing, and I moved up here and I busted two bedded doe right over here on my right shoulder while I was scouting around this little pond right here. Got the corn plot straight up the creek right here, and soybean behind me. So it's kind of like a mixture, but from what the guys I'm hearing, they're kind of like hitting the corn right now and grazing a little bit on the soybeans. And everybody's hunting in between the creek bottom and the food plots. But right now they're everywhere right now. So this kind of got to figure out how they're moving, how they're how they're feeding. So let's give it a chance here. I think today's Wednesday, so I still got a few more days to hunt before I have to head back at home Saturday. So going to give it all. It's going to be dropping down to like 35 tonight, lows, and mid 50s I think for the next 3 days while I'm here. So things should be kicking off here. So I'm excited. Well, good morning. Got in here right before sunrise. Overlayered. I am sweating. So I'm just trying to cool down right now. But yesterday had 2 young bucks, a spike and a forky, come through about 2 o'clock and 5:30. And last night, right at last light, where I just barely can see the trees in front of me, a big buck came running in and stopped right in front of me and started working that rub. And he was raking like crazy and raking that tree like crazy. Then he walked around me for a couple of minutes, sniffed where I was at and everything. Couldn't tell what he was though, but he looked like a decent young buck, maybe a 3-year-old. But that was pretty cool. The first time. I wish I would have had my camera going, but it was already so dark and everything. But didn't expect that. I was about ready to grab my backpack and put it on, and all I heard was like, pop, boom, 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 boom. And he was right there. It scared the crap out of me. But right now, I'm just hoping these does hopefully work back down from the corn plot up there, or the soybean behind me. Oh yeah, about 6:20 I had a young doe just running through here all crazy for like 5 minutes. I don't know what the heck she was doing. Then she walked down the creek. So let's see what happens today. I made it back in here for afternoon hunt. This morning was pretty cool. Had that spike coming here in here. Mosey around for about 10 minutes. But now evening hunt's about ready to settle in. A little bit more prepared just in case that buck shows back up right at dark. But right now just trying to get things settled and ready, cool down. Had to fix one of my sticks. It popped off as I was coming up, so right now it's just gonna cool off and get ready. About 5 o'clock is when they start moving again, so just hopefully the legal buck comes by this time. All right, just had those two does just come in, that mother and her young one. Caught me by surprise. I was just sitting back relaxing, and next thing you know, they popped their head out from underneath the tree and just beelined it straight for me. They both seen me, but they didn't spook. They just walked around and went to the pond right behind me right now. So I was this close to shooting that mother, but they both seen me. I couldn't do nothing. I pretty much had to freeze. I was standing still for about almost 2 minutes before they started walking off slowly. Man, that sucks. Well, good morning. It's Friday. I think it's Halloween, 31st. Got in here. Was I think about 3 does in the soybean this morning as I walked in. But then I walked down in here to my tree stand and I seen eyeballs down in the creek bottom. But right now it's been pretty quiet, really chilly. I think it's 35, 37 this morning. Feels good. Breeze is picking up a little bit. But just waiting for deer to move. They should be moving between now and the next hour. So just trying to stay warm and try to be quiet. But otherwise, I'm enjoying this stuff. I've been enjoying this hunt here in Missouri. It's awesome. I like this place. I'll definitely be coming back next year. So just gonna give it another shot today, and I have to head out tomorrow. So let's give it a good hard hunt today. Alright, it's about 11:45-ish, almost 12. Probably gonna give it another hour, then I get down and get some lunch. But I just had that pretty cool looking, kind of like a forky spike on one side, but he was growing his G2 already. Nice young buck. Just watched him for about 20 minutes. Watched him come in about 200 yards and just glassed him. And next thing I know, he's like about 40 yards away from me, so I started filming him. But no big buck yet. No big buck. Just gonna go to the camp, probably get lunch real quick, and try to get back out here no later than 2:30 and do an evening hunt and see what comes by. Hopefully a big buck comes by, or at least a doe. So that was pretty cool. That really sucked. Finally had a big buck come in here. Could have been a 7-pointer, 8-pointer. It was really hard to tell because his tines were all real short. I had to grab my binos and try to look at them. Then they fogged up real fast. But finally they unfogged and I got to look at him. He did have 4 tines on one side, but he was outside my shooting range. He was probably about 30, 35-ish, good, 40 maybe. But he was on edge. He came in probably around about 25, maybe 27 yards. But when I kind of like flinched a little bit, he seen me, kind of jumped, but didn't realize what was going on. Kind of got nervous, then he started walking away again. Then started walking down into the creek bottom. That stupid spike was just standing there, just staring at me. Eventually, I just put my bow up on the hanger, grabbed my grunt call. As soon as I grunt, he just bound off real quick. But I grunted twice. Don't think that buck is interested. So, last day, this close, but my tree is not a good selection. I've already got busted 2 or 3 times in this tree already. So, at least I know there's a big buck in this this creek bottom here. But he had real short tines on all sides. But he was wide. He was nice and wide. But lesson learned. Need to get more concealment. It's a real hard selection here in these trees because they don't have much leaves on these trees at all. So that was cool. Pretty much happy with this trip though. I think maybe got another good hour of sunlight. I'm just gonna try to hang it out, see if that buck comes back. Looked like he was coming to work his scrape, but he was very cautious. But overall, had a good trip. I really enjoyed myself. I'll be heading home tomorrow, and gonna start hunting Texas. Gonna start hunting Texas. But I'll definitely be back here next year. These deer are cool. These deer act different. they don't even snort. It's so funny. Walking in this morning, I don't know if I already said that. Walking in this morning, there was a young doe in the soybean field. She was probably not even 10 yards and just watching me walk by. I was like, what the heck? In Texas, they'd be snorting all the way to 3 counties. So, anyhow, that's it. If nothing else happens, this is probably gonna be a wrap here. But if there's something to happen, I'll probably break in. But otherwise, probably till next year. But gonna start hunting Texas now. Catch you guys later.